everyone! So I am here today with a lipstick declutter video, and if you watched my little teaser video, you will have seen that I plan to do an arm swatch video, and for the products that make it through arm swatches, I'm going to be doing a keep or donate with lip swatches. I'm going to be decluttering my first three smaller color families in this video, so I'm going to be working on corals, plums and dark vampy shades, and also reds. So because I sorted into rough color families, there may be some products down the road that may have belonged in these categories or vice versa, but I'm just gonna go with the flow and declutter as best I can because I still do have a lot of lipsticks remaining in my collection, and I don't want to spend too much time categorizing them because I just want to get to the decluttering. So let's go ahead and get started. Here is the footage that I filmed for my arm swatch video. So I'm going to start off with swatching my coral shades. I don't have that many. I think I may have mixed in a few with my nudes perhaps, but in any event, I'm going to start off here because I have too many to go through and resort them. So let's just try to declutter some of these. I haven't arranged these by pigmentation or from light to dark or by hue within each color family. So these are all corals, but you can have more like orange leaning corals or pink leaning corals. I haven't arranged them at all in that way, so I may need to re-swatch some of them to put them side by side. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to swatch them in this order so I know what's what. This first one here is MAC Ravishing. The second one is Vegas Volts. The third one is Costa Chic. The fourth one is Coral Bliss. This next one is Revlon's Lover's Coral. Had to swatch this one a couple of times, it's very sheer. And then I have Julep's Satin Doll. Again, very sheer. This one is Chanel's En Vogue. It's got some shimmer in there. And then Chanel's Flirt. This one is YSL number 14. Followed by Anna Sui's 304. This one is Burberry's Golden Peach. And then this one is Maybelline's Color Whisper in Coral Ambition. This one's by The Body Shop, it's number 01. And finally by Etude House, this is BE 101. This is more of a nude actually, so not really a coral. I forgot to swatch this one. I don't know how I missed that one, but this is a liquid lipstick and it is very pigmented. It is Stila's Karina. So that one's on the end, so I'm just gonna move that over. So here are all of the swatches, and right off the bat, I'm going to be letting go of this one here from The Body Shop. When I was swatching them all, this one stood out as a texture that I didn't really like, maybe because it's a little bit older. I used to really like that lipstick actually. The Etude House one, I think I'm going to move into my pink color family because it doesn't really fit in with the coral, so I'm just going to be setting this one aside. And looking at the rest, I know some of them did swatch really sheer, but I do like sheer lipsticks a whole lot, so I don't want to let them go just because they're sheer and they took a few swipes for the color payoff. I think I'm going to save all of the rest for a keep or donate video and actually do the swatches on my lips to see how they feel on. I know it is quite a few, but there is a wide range of different corals. There are more pink leaning corals and more kind of orange based corals, so I think there's enough variety for me to do a keep or donate and be able to keep a number of these without having huge duplicates. I mean, some of them, like these two sheers, are very similar. This was the Revlon and the Julep, so I could probably let one of those go. And the two Chanel lip colors are quite similar. There's very little difference between the two. So again, maybe I could let one of those go, but I do want to try them on my lips first. So next up, these are my dark vampy shades and also shades with a purple undertone. So I don't have too many of these either. Did a really quick sort of my lippies. So again, some of these may belong in different categories, but let's go ahead and start swatching them. This first one here is CoverGirl number 255, and it is a jumbo lip crayon. Then we have Roundest Raspberry by Clinique, also a jumbo lip crayon. This next one here is Revlon's Fig Jam. So this is more of a brown color, not really purple whatsoever. This one here is number 205. It's a Giorgio Armani shade. M Cosmetics Misty Mauve. I actually broke that one, the tip, a little while ago. Then we have Black Tie by Dior. This one here is also Giorgio Armani, it's number 600. This one is by Buxom, it is Menace. This one is a little sampled by Dior. I got this from Lisa Hatcher, and it's in number 783. MAC Cosmetics, this is Rebel. And Plumful by MAC. One is a YSL lip color, and I love this shade. This is in 206. I just got this Kate Moss lipstick from one of my aunts. It is number 30. This is a really old lipstick from L'Oreal. It's in Sea Fleur. And finally, I got this in my swap from Pebbles. It is number 1000 Lavender Voltage, and it's a Maybelline lipstick. So here are my purple leaning or dark vampy shades. I really love a lot of these, but right off the bat, I think I'm going to let go of this CoverGirl Jumbo Lip Crayon. It just isn't very pigmented, and it also went on a little bit dry. I think you saw that I needed a few swipes to get this level of opacity, so I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to that. I'm also going to say goodbye to Fig Jam. I haven't worn this in years, and even though I remember I did like this color when I put it on my lips, I just never gravitate towards it, and the swatch doesn't appeal to me that much, so I'm not going to be saving it for my Keep or Donates. These I like. I'm thinking Menace and Rebel are quite similar, and also this shade here, which is the Kate Moss shade. So I'm not sure if I should keep all three for my Keep or Donate. I definitely want to keep Rebel. It's one of my favorite lipsticks, but I'm not sure about the other two. I am going to let go of Sea Fleur, even though I really like the swatch. It's a really old lipstick, and it's made it through several declutters because I keep thinking, you know what, I'm going to try to wear it. I'm going to see what it looks like on, but I never ever wear it, so I'm going to let that one go as well. The rest, I think I will hang on to and do a Keep or Donate on those ones. So here are my red lipsticks. Again, not very many to speak of, but it was actually more than I thought I had, considering I really only wear, I would say, 2 of these on a regular basis. But in any event, let's get swatching. The first one is by Wet n Wild. It is in the shade Cinnamon. The second one here is by Giorgio Armani, and it's in number 400. It's just a little mini. Then we have Under a Spell by Deborah Lippmann. This one is Chanel's number 38. Chanel Monte Carlo. This one is a sheer lipstick. Star Looks Kinky. Oh, this one's very orange. This probably should have gone in my corals. Revlon Candy Apple. Revlon Cherry Tart. And Revlon Red Velvet. Next up we have Bite Beauty's Pomegranate. That is pretty. And then here is the VIB Rouge Red, also from Bite Beauty. They're almost the same. This one here is by Dior, and it's in number 999. Shiseido's RD304. M. Michel Fahn's Be Mine. M. Michel Fahn's Wine Stain. This is one of my favorite reds. Lady in Red by Julep. MAC's Lady Danger, another one of my favorite reds. Russian Red by MAC. And finally, Cockney by MAC. So here are all of my reds. I have quite a few. Some are more orange leaning. I think right off the bat, I am gonna let go of Wet n Wild's Cinnamon. I do love this lipstick, but I see that it's very similar to my two Bite Beauty ones, and I think I'd rather hang on to those ones. I like the jumbo lip crayon format because it's really easy to apply. There's a lot more control, and I also tried this lipstick a long time ago in a Keep or Donate, and while it made it through because I loved the color, I just haven't reached for it. I haven't even worn it once since that video, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that one go. I think I'm also gonna let go of Starlooks Kinky because I don't really feel like this shade would be very flattering on my skin tone. There's an orange-based red that I already love wearing, and I have a ton of coral shades already. So the orange-based red that I love is, of course, Lady Danger, which is my all-time favorite MAC lipstick. So I just feel that I will never wear this one, so I'm gonna let that one go as well. I'm gonna let go of all three of my Revlon lip butters. I think I purchased them in maybe 2011 or 2012, and it's been several years. I haven't reached for the more pigmented lip butters in a very long time, and certainly I haven't reached for the red ones in, I don't even remember the last time I wore any of the red lip butters, so I'm gonna go ahead and let all three of these go. I feel like these two shades here, the M. Michel Fahn and the Shiseido, are very, very similar. I'm only going to keep one of them, and I think I'm going to keep the M. Michel Fahn because I really do like that lipstick formulation. So I'm going to go ahead and let go of Shiseido's RD304. I think the rest I'm going to hang on to. I was considering letting go of Under a Spell by Deborah Littman, but when it swatched, it was really creamy and buttery, and I don't have too many Deborah Littman lip products, so I'd like to try it in a lip swatch video before I decide. But the rest are making it through to the next round. So that is it for today. There were quite a few products that made it through to the Keep or Donate, so I'm going to be working on those videos probably before I start the pinks and the nudes, because I want to get a few more products out of my collection before I tackle the products that I really do love, and those are the ones in the nude and the pink color family. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until I see you next time, please take care, and bye for now.